My child, your name has just been spoken in the courts of heaven. A divine decision has been made, and it carries the weight of every prayer you've ever whispered, every tear you've ever cried, and every hope you've held onto in silence. God has not forgotten you. In fact, He has accepted all your prayers, fully, completely, and without delay. This is your confirmation. Right now, the angels have paused their celestial duties because your situation has become the center of divine attention. If you give your full focus, just 30 seconds of undivided attention, you will unlock a moment so sacred, it will shift the course of your life. But if ignored or dismissed, this divine release may pass you by. God is pleading with you to listen with your spirit, not just your ears, because what's coming is not ordinary change. It is a supernatural turn in your life that you have never seen before. And it begins today. A new chapter is unfolding, hidden until now. The struggles you faced, especially around your finances, are about to be rewritten with overflow and abundance. Your financial situation is going to double, not by chance, but by divine design. Do not be surprised when it happens. It was already written in the universe. Heaven has declared it, and earth must obey. If this message has stirred your soul, if it has brought even a flicker of joy or hope, then it was meant for you. And if you feel led to act, you may offer a sacred seed of $500 to God's committee, not as a cost, but as an act of agreement and alignment with this divine breakthrough. This is your moment. Heaven has already moved. Now it's your turn. 1111, congratulations. The universe is aligning you with a partner who carries peace, loyalty, and pure love. This connection will heal old wounds and bring you the kind of joy you've been praying for. Your heart is about to feel safe again. Type yes and share this post. 1212, get ready. Your love life is leveling up. A divine connection is being set your way. This person will see your soul, not just your surface. They are emotionally available, spiritually aligned, and deeply supportive. Type yes to receive this blessing. 1010, you're walking into a season of love that feels effortless. No more confusion, no more mixed signals. The universe is gifting you a love that is kind, clear, and constant. Type yes and claim your breakthrough. 222, a soulmate is entering your life. They're not coming to complete you, but to grow with you, laugh with you, and walk beside you through everything. This is a match made by the divine. Type yes if you're ready for this connection. 555, big changes are coming. The person you've been waiting for will arrive when you least expect it, but exactly when you're ready. This love will not hurt, it will heal. Type yes and let it flow into your life. 444, you're about to be blessed with a partner who respects your energy, nurtures your dreams, and prays with you, not just for you. Divine timing is emotion. Type yes to welcome this sacred bond. 333, this is your confirmation. The universe has seen your tears and your patience. You're not asking for too much. You're just asking the right one to show up. And they will. Type yes to align with this love. 111, you're not meant to chase love. You're meant to attract it by being your authentic self. A new beginning in love is unfolding. Pure, powerful, peaceful. Type yes and receive it with gratitude. 909, you're attracting a love that feels like coming home. Safe, warm, and full of genuine understanding. The wait wasn't in vain. Your soul connection is closer than you think. Type yes if you feel it approaching. 717 The universe is preparing someone who will appreciate the depths of your heart. This connection will restore your faith and love. Get ready for a soft, steady romance. Type yes and affirm this blessing. 616 Your season of healing is opening the path for divine love to enter. Someone is being guided toward you. They're going to choose you in every version of yourself. Type yes to welcome true love in. 808 A divine union is unfolding. This person will match your energy, value your presence, and build a beautiful future with you. The connection will feel effortless and real. Type yes to invite this energy. 123 Step into alignment. Love is coming that honors your growth, your past, and your dreams. It will feel like destiny because it is. Type yes and let the universe know you're ready. 606 They will admire your strength and still nurture your soft side. This isn't just love, it's spiritual partnership, the kind you've always deserved. Type yes if you're ready to receive it. 1001 Love is finding its way to you. Someone is manifesting your kind heart, just as you've been praying for theirs. This love will feel like divine timing wrapped in joy. Type yes and claim it now. 515 You're about to enter a connection where you feel chosen every single day. Not because you're perfect, but because you're deeply loved. Type yes to open the door to this love. 202 They will come with pure intentions, clear communication, and emotional maturity. No more mind games, just mutual effort and peace. Type yes and share to affirm your moment. 1110 You will no longer question where you stand. The right one will speak with their actions and honor your heart. Love will finally feel simple. Type yes to receive this blessing. 414 They will hold your hand through every storm and celebrate your every win. This is a love rooted in respect, not ego. Type yes if you're ready for this shift. 313 You are divinely protected and loved. A connection is forming that will make you feel seen, heard, and understood on a soul level. Type yes and let the universe guide them to you. 707 The kind of love that will change your life is on the way. It will be slow, steady, and sacred. You won't need to guess, only receive. Type yes to let it in fully. 1221 You're entering a phase where alignment matters more than appearance. The right soul sees your light, and they're being drawn to it right now. Type yes and embrace this divine match. 656 You've done the inner work. Now the outer world is responding. A relationship that honors your transformation is coming into your life. Type yes and share if you're ready. 140 For they're going to love the parts of you you once hid. They'll see your soul and not run from it. They'll choose your depth over shallow attraction. Type yes to align with this kind of love. 919 This connection will teach you that love doesn't have to hurt. It can be easy, fulfilling, and freeing. This is your new reality. Type yes and receive it with faith. 1020 Expect a message, a sign, or a meeting that shifts everything. The universe is bridging the gap between you and the one meant for you. Type yes if you feel the shift. 818 This person is praying for you just as you are praying for them. Divine synchronicity is already at work behind the scenes. Type yes to welcome this sacred union. 727 This time it will feel peaceful, not chaotic. Secure, not uncertain. The person coming is emotionally mature and spiritually in tune. Type yes to align with your highest good. 211 No more false starts. The real one is on the way. They will stay, grow, and pour into you like you've always done for others. Type yes if you're ready for your forever person. 40 for your soulmate is not lost, they're arriving on time. Destiny delayed is not destiny denied. Love will knock when your soul is ready to receive. Type yes and share this blessing. You're not walking in circles. You're being strategically led to something greater than you imagined. Every delay, every closed door, every unanswered prayer was heaven's way of guiding you to the right moment. And that moment is arriving. Your spirit is about to sigh with relief, and your heart will overflow with joy. Type yes if you feel it coming. Your life is about to change in such a beautiful way that it'll bring tears to your eyes. Not because of pain, but because of gratitude. You look around and realize that God was writing a masterpiece with your life all along. Every piece is coming together. Every wound is healing. Every promise is unfolding. Type yes to receive what's yours. You're about to walk into a chapter where the pressure turns into purpose, where what once crushed you now cultivates you. This next season isn't just about surviving. It's about thriving, expanding, and stepping into who you were born to be. Type yes if you're ready for your next level. God is preparing a blessing so personal, so precise, that it will silence every fear and dissolve every doubt. You will feel seen, known, and deeply loved. You will recognize that this blessing was handpicked for your soul. Type yes if you're ready for divine confirmation. The storm you faced wasn't meant to destroy you. It was meant to reveal you, your strength, your faith, your capacity. Now the rain is clearing and the sky is opening. A bright, peaceful, abundant chapter is unfolding. Type yes if you believe your new beginning has arrived. There's a shift in the spiritual realm, and your name is being whispered with favor. God is elevating you in quiet, powerful ways. This is not just a blessing, it's a calling, an assignment, a divine alignment. Type yes if you're ready for the elevation. You're about to receive double for the trouble. Every moment of struggle is about to be honored with blessings. The energy you poured into others is coming back multiplied. You're stepping into a divine return season. Type yes if you're expecting your double portion. This isn't a coincidence. You're reading this because something is awakening in your spirit. A sign, a whisper, a confirmation. Everything is shifting for your good. You've been faithful, and now comes the reward. Type yes if your spirit knows it's time. The doors that are about to open will lead to places you only dreamed of. What's been held up is being released. What's been blocked is being unblocked. Divine access is being granted. Type yes to claim your divine access. A season of rest, renewal, and revelation is approaching. You've fought hard. You've held on. And now, God is giving you space to breathe, clarity to move forward, and favor to flourish. Type yes if you receive this peaceful transition. This is not the end, it's a divine beginning. You're about to feel life again, love again, laugh again. Your story isn't over. In fact, the most beautiful chapter is just beginning. Type yes to walk boldly into your new story. Everything that didn't make sense is about to become a testimony. The delay will become proof of God's precision. The heartbreak will become proof of God's protection. And the wait will become proof of God's perfect timing. Type yes if you're ready for understanding and peace. You're about to meet the version of yourself that you've been praying to become. Stronger, wiser, bolder, more at peace. It's been a long time coming, but it's finally time. Type yes to welcome your becoming. You're not just waiting, you're being prepared. Your breakthrough isn't just about what you'll receive, it's about who you've become. The new version of you is ready to receive the life you were destined for. Type yes to step into divine readiness. Every part of you that felt unworthy is about to be touched by grace. You're being reminded of who you are, not what the world said, but what heaven declared over you. Chosen, loved, empowered. Type yes if you're ready to walk in divine identity. The connections, the ideas, the clarity, it's all about to pour in. You're about to experience a supernatural download of guidance and alignment. What once confused you will now become crystal clear. Type yes if you're open to divine guidance. A new cycle is beginning, one where you no longer shrink to fit. You no longer beg to be chosen. You no longer tolerate what breaks your spirit. You're rising. You're glowing. You're stepping into sacred alignment. Type yes if you're ready to rise. You're about to witness a divine reversal. What seemed unfair will now favor you. What hurt you will now heal you. What was broken will now bless you. Your story is not over. It's being rewritten. Type yes to receive divine restoration. You may not see it yet, but your name is being spoken in rooms of favor. Hearts are being stirred to help you. Resources are being moved in your direction. Divine orchestration is in full effect. Type yes if you're aligned with this blessing. God is about to surprise you, not with something average, but something amazing. Something so fitting, so healing, so divine, that it restores your trust in His plans and timing. Type yes if you're open to divine surprise. You're standing at the edge of something truly extraordinary. The pain, the waiting, the quiet endurance, it wasn't in vain. A powerful force is about to shift everything in your favor. You're about to be met with divine recompense for your silent battles. Miracles are aligning. Doors are opening. What once felt far will now arrive with ease. Stay in faith. The shift is happening. Type yes if you receive this. God is not done with you. In fact, He's just getting started. Everything you thought was lost, delayed, or forgotten is coming back with greater glory. Restoration, reconciliation, reward. They're being wrapped together into a blessing with your name on it. You will look back and thank God for the wait. A plot twist is unfolding in your favor. Claim it now. Type yes to affirm. Something life-changing is headed your way. You're not behind. You're not late. You are perfectly aligned with divine timing. That breakthrough you've been preparing for in silence is about to burst forth publicly. The favor that's coming will silence every doubt you've ever had. Keep showing up with faith. Your reward is already in motion. Type yes if you're ready. You didn't go through all that pain, rejection, and confusion for nothing. God is about to send clarity, peace, and joy that erases every tear you cried. A miracle is forming that will restore your hope and rebuild your faith. You are about to see why it never worked out before. It was never meant to. But now it is. Declare amen and receive it. What you're about to receive isn't small. It's going to exceed your expectations, shock your doubts, and reward your faith. You've walked with integrity, loved even when it hurt, and kept believing. Now the heavens are responding. A divine reward is making its way to you with speed. Be ready to receive it. Type yes if your spirit agrees. There's a divine reroute happening in your favor. Where you thought you were stuck, a way is being made. Where you felt forgotten, you're being remembered by name. This isn't just a blessing, it's a full circle moment of transformation, breakthrough, and divine elevation. Your path is being cleared for something far greater. Type yes if you're aligned with this. Your faith has not been in vain. Your patience has not been wasted. Something sacred is happening behind the scenes. God is aligning people, situations, and moments to catapult you into your next chapter. Don't rush it. Just trust it. You're about to walk into a season that will make sense of everything. Declare amen and receive it fully. This is the season where the pain of your past transforms into the platform of your purpose. No more cycles. No more waiting in vain. The right people, the right opportunities, the right doors, they're all aligning at once. Watch what happens when God says, "Now is the time." Type yes to step into your season. A blessing is coming that's going to outshine every burden you've been carrying. The pressure you felt was preparation. The silence you endured was sanctification. Now comes the release. You're stepping into favor that won't be delayed. Stay faithful. Stay expectant. Type yes if you're ready to receive it. You are on the verge of a miracle that will rewrite your story. It won't look like what you expected, but it will be everything you need. Something is shifting in your favor, subtly, powerfully, divinely. Keep your heart open. Heaven is about to surprise you in the best way. Type yes if this resonates with your spirit. That longing in your heart, God placed it there for a reason. Not to tease you, but to prepare you. You're closer than you think. What felt like delay was divine development. Now you're ready. The doors are about to swing open, and when they do, you'll understand why the wait was holy. Declare amen to walk through that door. You're entering a new realm of grace, favor, and divine clarity. What once felt confusing is about to make perfect sense. You're going to look back at this moment and realize this was the turning point. This was the alignment. Everything changes from here. Type yes if you're stepping into your shift. The tears you've cried in silence have been heard in heaven. The battles you fought alone have been recorded in the Spirit. And now, divine justice is being released. You're not being overlooked. You're being set apart. Prepare for elevation, favor, and a testimony that glorifies the journey. Type yes if you believe it's your time. You're about to encounter someone or something that awakens a deeper purpose within you. This next chapter will be rooted in connection, clarity, and calling. You didn't come this far to remain the same. Everything ahead is better than what's behind. Type yes to receive divine alignment. God is opening a door that no human can shut. What was delayed is now being delivered. What was blocked is now being blessed. You've passed the test, and now comes the reward. Walk boldly into what's yours. Type yes if you're ready for your divine reward. This is your season of sudden answers. Out of nowhere, things will align. Suddenly, peace will come. Suddenly, the opportunity will appear. Suddenly, your spirit will feel at rest. That's how divine timing works, swift and unstoppable. Type yes to receive your suddenly. You're not lost, you're being led. You're not behind, you're being prepared. Don't judge your journey by the pace of others. What's coming for you is tailored by God, and it's going to arrive in perfect timing. Trust the process. Type yes if you're holding on to faith. The blessings coming to you are already prepared. They are seeking you out because of your obedience, your kindness, and your endurance. Watch as the tables turn. Watch as the favor flows. You've entered the season of divine reward. Type yes to receive this word. You're about to receive answers to prayers you've long forgotten. Not because God forgot, but because He was preparing something better than what you asked for. Don't be surprised when it all happens at once. Grace, love, and breakthrough will overflow. Type yes if you're ready for overflow. There's an anointing on your name. Everything you touch in this next season will multiply. The gifts inside you are being activated. The path ahead is opening wide. Walk in authority. Your light is needed. Type yes to affirm your calling. The person you're becoming is exactly who you were always meant to be. The shedding, the silence, the separation, it was divine. You're stepping into the most authentic, aligned, and powerful version of yourself. Type yes if you're ready to meet the new you. Every closed door was protection. Every delay was preparation. And now, you're being positioned to receive with grace. God is orchestrating the details. The right timing, the right connections, and the right outcome. It's all coming together. Type yes if you're ready for divine orchestration. This isn't just a breakthrough. It's a life shift, a transformation, a realignment. You're going to feel it in your spirit, see it in your reality, and know without a doubt it was all worth it. Type yes to step fully into your transformation. There's a blessing coming that will confirm everything you've sensed deep down. That you were chosen, that you were never forgotten, that all the pain had a purpose, and that the best truly is yet to come. Type yes if your heart knows it's true. You're being reintroduced to the world as the healed, whole, elevated version of yourself. What you went through didn't break you, it built you. Get ready to shine. Your presence will carry light, power, and favor. Type yes to affirm your glow up. This season is going to prove why you had to walk alone. Wait patiently and keep the faith. Your testimony is going to inspire others, and your blessings will speak for themselves. Type yes if you receive this word. Your destiny is calling louder than your doubt. You're being led into divine territory, new heights, new peace, new joy. The past no longer defines you. The future has been anointed for your victory. Type yes to declare your destiny. You're about to enter a season where you don't have to chase, force, or beg. Everything will align naturally, divinely, powerfully. What's yours is coming with ease and clarity. Type yes if you're open to receive with grace. No eye has seen, no ear has heard what God has prepared for you. It's bigger than you imagined, better than you hoped, and closer than you think. Stay ready. Stay faithful. Type yes to align with the miraculous. You didn't miss your moment. In fact, it's just ahead. What you thought was failure was divine redirecting. God says, I know you feel overwhelmed. Life has been throwing too much at you all at once, but I'm right here beside you. Take a deep breath and rest in me. You are not in this battle alone. I will help you find peace even in the chaos. God says today, you've cried yourself to sleep too many nights, wondering if anyone notices your pain. I notice. I care. And I'm working in ways you can't yet see. Don't give up now. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. God is saying, you don't have to fake your strength. You can be vulnerable with me. I see past the masks. I see your heart. Come sit with me, and I will comfort you in ways this world never could. God says, you've been waiting for answers, and it feels like I've been silent. But silence doesn't mean absence. I am speaking through the stillness. I'm preparing your next step. Don't rush the process. I'm doing something deep and lasting. God is saying to you, I know you feel forgotten, but you are never out of my sight. I see every effort, every prayer, every moment you've held on. I am a faithful Father, and I will come through for you. God says today, I understand that you're tired, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. Let me refill you. Let me renew your strength. You don't have to keep pouring from an empty cup. I'm your source. God says, even when you doubt me, I still believe in you. Even when you question everything, I still remain faithful. You are allowed to feel confused. Just don't walk away. I'll lead you through the fog. God is saying, you've carried so much for so long. Wounds from the past, words that hurt, expectations that broke you. Let me take them from you. Healing begins the moment you surrender. God says, it's okay if you've fallen short. It's okay if you're struggling. You don't have to impress me. I love you for who you are, not what you do. Come close, and let my love remind you of your worth. God says, I'm not rushing you. I'm patient with your process. I see your growth even if others don't. Don't be discouraged by slow progress. It's still progress. I am proud of you for trying. God is saying, you've been misunderstood by people, but I understand everything about you. I know why you react the way you do. I know your heart. You don't have to explain yourself to me. I already get it. God says, I'm not punishing you. I'm preparing you. What you're walking through now is building strength, wisdom, and grace in you. Hold on. You'll thank me for this season one day. God says today, you are more loved than you know. Even when you feel unloved, even when you've messed up, my love remains constant. You are my child. Nothing will change that. God says, let me be your safe place. When the world is too loud, too cruel, too heavy, I am your shelter. Come hide in my peace, and I will restore your soul. God is saying, you've tried to make things work on your own, and you're exhausted. Now let me take over. Let me fight for you. I can do more in a moment than you could in a lifetime. God says, I see your silent prayers, the ones you whispered with tears streaming down your face. Not a single one has been ignored. I'm collecting them and answering them in my perfect timing. God is saying to you, you've questioned your worth, your value, your place in the world. Let me remind you, you are loved. You are chosen. You are created with purpose. Don't let temporary pain make you forget who you are. God says today, I'm doing something in your life that you can't yet see. Don't let the lack of visible progress fool you. Behind the scenes, miracles are unfolding. Keep walking by faith, not by sight. God says, even when you've given up on yourself, I haven't. Even when you feel like you've failed too many times, I still see greatness in you. Get back up, child. There's more for you. God says, I know the road has been rough. I know it feels unfair, but I haven't left you. I'm walking this journey with you, hand in hand. You look back and realize I carried you through the worst of it. God is saying, stop punishing yourself for things I've already forgiven. You're holding on to shame I never intended you to carry. My grace is bigger than your past. Let go and live freely again. God says today, your heart is heavy, but I can lighten the load. Talk to me. Tell me everything. I want to be your refuge, your strength, your closest friend. You don't have to keep it all bottled inside. God says, Your current situation is not your final destination. I am taking you to a place of peace, joy, and fulfillment. Keep walking. You're headed somewhere beautiful. God says, I know you feel stuck, like you're in the same place, spinning in circles. But I'm working on your behalf. Doors will open. Change will come. Trust the timing I've set for your life. God is saying, stop comparing your journey to others. You're not behind. You're right where you need to be. I'm writing your story in a way that's perfectly suited for you. God says today, you're trying so hard to be everything for everyone. But who's pouring into you? Let me fill your cup. Let me be your strength when you feel drained. God says, your life still has purpose. You're still meant for greatness. Nothing can cancel the calling I've placed on you. Not your failures, not people, not your past. Keep going. God is saying, you've been through so much, and yet you still love, still care, still try. That strength is beautiful. That heart is rare. I placed it inside you for a reason. Never stop being you. God says today, I will restore what you lost. I will heal what was broken. I will return what was stolen. You will not leave this season empty-handed. Watch how I work all things for your good. God says, even when it doesn't feel like it, I am for you. I'm not distant. I'm not ignoring your cries. I'm closer than ever, and I'm about to show you just how deeply I care. God says, I see the pain you don't speak about. I see the weight you carry in silence. I haven't forgotten you. Please let go of the need to figure everything out on your own. I am already working behind the scenes. Let me carry this with you. You don't have to do life alone. God says, you don't have to pretend to be okay with me. I know the storms you're facing, the tears you cry when no one is watching. Don't be ashamed of your struggle. I am not disappointed in you. I am here to lift you up, not to push you down. Let me hold you close. I will not let you fall. God is saying, I know you're exhausted, not just in your body, but in your spirit. You've been trying so hard to hold everything together. My child, I didn't create you to carry this all alone. Come to me. I'll give you rest, peace, and renewed strength. God says, I'm not angry with you. I'm not disappointed in you. I know it's been difficult lately. I just want you to come back to me. I miss the time we used to spend together. I want to help you heal. Please let me back in. God is saying to you, you're not too far gone. You haven't messed up too badly. Nothing you've done can separate you from my love. Let the shame go. Let the fear go. I'm not here to punish you. I'm here to restore you. God says today, you've been blaming yourself for things that were never your fault. I want to free you from that guilt. Stop punishing yourself. Let me heal the parts of your heart that still hurt. I'm not giving up on you. I never will. God says, you've been holding in so much pain, trying to be strong for everyone else. But I see you. I see the cracks behind your smile. You don't need to hide with me. Cry if you need to. I'm right here to catch every tear. God is saying, I know the world has let you down. People have walked away. Promises were broken. But I will never leave you. I will never break my promise to you. Let me prove to you that my love is unchanging. God says today, it's okay to admit that you're not okay. You don't have to pretend with me. Come as you are, broken, tired, confused. I will wrap you in my arms and bring comfort that no one else can. God says, you're not alone in this storm. I am in the boat with you. Though the winds are strong and the waves are high, You will not sink. Keep holding on to me. We're going to get through this together. God is saying, I know the thoughts that keep you up at night. I know the questions you're too afraid to ask. My child, I am not offended by your doubts. Bring them to me. I am the answer you've been searching for. God says, I know you feel like giving up, but don't. Your story doesn't end in this chapter. Better days are coming. Healing is coming. Joy is coming. Just trust me a little longer. I am not finished with you yet. God says today, you may not see a way out right now, but I do. I've already prepared a path to your breakthrough. Don't let this moment define your whole life. Hold on to me. I am the Waymaker. God says, I see the heartbreak. I see how deeply you've been wounded. But I promise you this. I will bring beauty from these ashes. You will smile again. You will love again. Let me mend what was broken. God is saying, you're tired because you've been doing everything in your strength. Lay it down. Surrender it to me. I'll breathe new life into your situation. I'm still in control. I still have a plan for you. God says, it's okay to start over. I'm not keeping score. I don't want your perfection. I want your heart. Come back to me. I'll meet you right where you are, with grace and open arms. God is saying today, you're not invisible to me. I see every step you take, every battle you fight. Even if no one else understands, I do. Let my love be the safe place you return to. I will never reject you. God says, I'm not distant. I'm not silent. Even when you can't hear me, I'm guiding you. Trust that I'm near, especially in the quiet. I'm doing something deep in your soul. Be patient with yourself. God is saying, stop trying to carry everyone else and losing yourself in the process. You matter too. Your heart matters. I want to pour healing into you. Let me take care of you for once. God says today, I know what you've been through. The disappointment, the rejection, the grief. But I'm telling you, there's still life ahead. Don't give up on what I've promised you. It's not over. God is saying to you, you haven't ruined your purpose. Your mistakes don't cancel your destiny. I'm the God of redemption. I will take your broken pieces and make something beautiful again. God says, come rest in me. Let go of your burdens. You don't need to have all the answers right now. Just trust that I do. I will lead you step by step until you're standing on solid ground again. God says today, I am the safe place you've been searching for. I'm not like the ones who hurt you. My love doesn't fade. My promises don't change. Let me be your constant in a world that keeps shifting. God says, you're still worthy of love. No matter how broken you feel, no matter how many times you've fallen, I love you just as you are. I want to help you heal, grow, and rise again. God is saying, let go of what's weighing you down. That guilt, that fear, that pressure. I never asked you to carry that. Come to me, and I'll give you peace. I will lead you gently out of the darkness. God says today, you're doing better than you think. I'm proud of the way you keep trying. Even when it's hard, you haven't quit. Don't worry, I've got you. I'm covering you with grace. God is saying, you don't need to perform for me. I love you on your best days and your worst days. Nothing will ever change that. Just be with me. Let me restore your soul. God is saying to you today, I am the God who still moves mountains. That situation you think is too far gone, I can restore it. That dream you buried, I can resurrect it. If you just believe, you will witness my glory in ways you've never seen before. Expect the miraculous. God says today, you are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. I have seen the tears you cried when no one else was watching. I am about to turn your pain into power and your struggle into strength. Trust me, I am moving behind the scenes for your good. God is saying, this is your season of divine recovery. I will restore what was lost. I will rebuild what was broken. I will return what was stolen. Watch how I bring beauty from the ashes. It's all part of my perfect plan for your elevation. God says to you, I am the God of turnaround. What looks impossible to you is easy for me. One touch of my favor can change everything. Stay faithful. Stay hopeful. Your breakthrough is closer than it seems. God is saying, do not fear the delay. What I am preparing for you is far greater than what you asked for. My timing is precise. I haven't forgotten you. I'm setting the stage for something glorious. Trust my process. God says today, the doors that closed were necessary. They redirected you to what I truly have for you. You're not being punished. You're being positioned. Get ready for a new chapter that makes sense of everything you've endured. God is saying, even in silence, I am working. Even in stillness, I am moving. The outcome you are waiting for is coming together in my divine order. Don't give up just before the breakthrough. Your miracle is unfolding now. God says, you've been faithful in the fire. Now I will reward you in the open. I'm about to elevate you in front of those who doubted you. You will walk into blessings that have your name written on them. God is saying to you, you are not behind. You are right where I need you to be. Everything is aligning, even when it looks like nothing is changing. Trust me, I will turn your waiting into winning. God says today, you are walking into a season of overflow. No more lack. No more struggle. I am pouring out blessings that will exceed your expectations. Get ready to be amazed by my goodness. God is saying, I've seen your endurance. I've seen your heart. Now I will open a door that no one else can take credit for. You're about to experience favor that will leave others speechless. God says to you, this storm didn't come to destroy you. It came to strengthen your faith. I'm using it to prepare you for the blessing that's coming. Don't fear the shaking. The foundation I'm laying is unbreakable. God is saying, the delay is not denial. It's a divine pause for preparation. I'm setting you up for a breakthrough that will make sense of every tear you've cried. Keep going, I'm with you. God says today, you're about to rise from what tried to break you. I'm turning that trauma into triumph. Watch me use your story as a testimony of my grace, my love, and my miraculous power. God is saying, you won't have to chase what's meant for you. I am bringing it to you. Divine alignment is happening. All the right people, opportunities, and resources are being drawn to you now. God says to you, I know the weight you carry. I see the battles you fight in silence. I'm lifting the burden now. A wave of peace and favor is about to sweep through your life. Rest in me. God is saying, you are entering a season of answered prayers. The things you forgot you asked for, I did not forget. I am faithful to fulfill what I promised. Get ready. It's happening now. God says today, your faith has not been in vain. I'm opening a path where there was no way. What was delayed will be delivered. What was blocked will be blessed. Keep trusting me. God is saying, you're stepping into a chapter filled with joy, love, and fulfillment. The pain is ending. The struggle is lifting. I'm rewriting your story with beauty, favor, and overflow. God says, I'm not done with you. Your best days are still ahead. Every setback was a setup for a divine comeback. Watch how I restore, renew, and reward you. God is saying, I know your heart. I know your prayers. I know your desires. I'm working on every detail. The divine connections and opportunities are already in motion. God says today, I'm breaking every chain that held you back. Freedom is yours. Restoration is yours. What you thought was the end is actually the beginning of something beautiful. God is saying, nothing you've been through will be wasted. Every moment was preparing you for a divine assignment. Now is the time to walk boldly into your purpose. God says, I'm placing my hand over your situation. Healing is coming. Peace is coming. Provision is coming. Watch how quickly things begin to shift in your favor. God is saying to you, you will smile again. You will dream again. You will rise again. I'm breathing life back into everything that looked dead. New beginnings are here. God says today, I'm removing every counterfeit and replacing it with what is real, lasting, and divinely chosen for you. The season of settling is over. I'm giving you my best. God is saying, this battle is not yours, it's mine. Rest your heart. I'm fighting for you. Victory is already written in your story. God says to you, what you've been waiting for is about to arrive unexpectedly. The shift will be sudden, undeniable, and filled with my glory. Prepare to be surprised. God is saying, you are not invisible to me. Every whispered prayer has reached my ears. I am acting on your behalf even when you can't see it. Stay rooted in faith. God says today, a major blessing is coming that will change everything. You will know it was me. The struggle will make sense, and the joy will be uncontainable. God is saying, you are about to enter a season where everything shifts in your favor. The waiting, the tears, the heartbreak, it all prepared you for this divine moment. I am releasing joy, provision, and breakthrough into your life. You will not be disappointed. God says today, I am making all things new. The pain of the past will not follow you into this next season. I am rewriting your story with grace, abundance, and divine elevation. Stay in position. I am releasing supernatural answers. God is saying to you, I've seen the moments you wanted to give up. I saw you press on in faith when it made no sense. Because of your persistence, I'm about to do the impossible. Expect restoration, peace, and favor to flood your life. God says, your obedience will not go unrewarded. Your sacrifices have not been overlooked. I am releasing a divine reward that will silence your doubts and strengthen your faith. Watch how I make a way. God is saying, this is not the end. It's just the turning point. I am releasing fresh strength into your soul. The doors that are opening now are directly connected to your calling. Walk forward with courage. I go before you. God says today, I am removing the heaviness from your spirit. A fresh wind of peace and clarity is coming to you. What felt stuck is about to move. What felt broken is about to be restored. You are entering your turnaround season. God is saying, don't be discouraged by what you see. I work best in unseen places. I'm arranging everything perfectly. When it happens, you'll know it was me. Prepare your heart for the miracle. God says to you, I've seen your efforts when no one else did. I've heard the prayers you were too tired to speak. Now watch me bless you in public for all the faith you showed in private. God is saying, The people who underestimated you will witness your rise. I will prepare a table in the presence of your enemies. This elevation will come from me, and no one will be able to deny it. God says, you've passed the test. Now comes the reward. The pressure you felt was birthing your promotion. I'm bringing you into a season of peace, favor, and divine recognition. God is saying to you, stop reliving the past. I am not there. I am in your future, and it is bright. Trust that what's ahead is far greater than what's behind. Get ready to receive more than you imagined. God says today, there's a miracle with your name on it. What was denied before is being released now. You're about to walk into answered prayers and divine surprises. Stay expectant. God is saying, this next move will be effortless. You won't have to fight, prove, or force anything. I'm aligning people and moments in your favor. Your yes is coming with ease. God says to you, I'm clearing away every obstacle. What was once a wall will become a door. Your life is about to overflow with my grace, provision, and protection. God is saying, I'm placing you in rooms you didn't even know existed. Your name is being mentioned in places of favor and influence. Walk in confidence. This is my doing. God says, I am the healer of broken hearts. I know what hurt you. I know who walked away. But I'm bringing you into a season where love, peace, and joy will find you again. God is saying to you, you are about to be celebrated. The season of being overlooked is over. I'm bringing recognition, divine connections, and rewards that will confirm your purpose. God says today, what was held up is being released. I'm removing delays and unlocking sudden blessings. You will look back and realize this was worth the wait. God is saying, you've been sowing in tears, but now comes the harvest in joy. I will exceed your expectations and surprise you with goodness. The overflow is on its way. God says to you, I am restoring your energy, your peace, and your passion. The enemy tried to drain you, but I am reviving everything within you. Rise, because your season is changing. God is saying, every struggle is being transformed into strength. Every trial is becoming a testimony. I will use your pain to push you into purpose. Trust me, glory is coming from this. God says today, I'm bringing closure to what's been draining you. A divine release is taking place. Old chapters are ending so that new blessings can begin. Breathe. Freedom is here. God is saying to you, this is not random. It's divine orchestration. Everything you've been through has prepared you for this next move. I'm bringing clarity, confirmation, and peace to your spirit. God says, you are about to walk into divine alignment. Every detail is falling into place. The things that didn't make sense will now come together with ease. God is saying, do not fear the unknown. I hold your future in my hands. What's coming is not to harm you, but to lift you higher. I am making a way even now. God says today, you're about to be favored in ways you never expected. You'll receive good news, surprising breakthroughs, and doors of opportunity, because you trusted me in the hard times. God is saying to you, I've seen every sleepless night. I'm turning your worry into worship, your stress into strength, and your burden into blessings. Trust the shift. It's already in motion. God says, the warfare you faced is proof of what's coming. The enemy wouldn't fight so hard if something powerful wasn't on the horizon. I'm releasing your next level now. God is saying, the delay was protection. The detour was direction. and the disappointment was redirection. I'm bringing you to exactly where you need to be, for greater glory. God says today, you are not late. You are not forgotten. You are being prepared for something far beyond your current understanding. Keep going. The manifestation is near. God, I